Hello, all you lovelies. Good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening. Hope you're well, and welcome to the BTC Daily for the 6th of January, 2021. Got to remember it's 21 now, guys, not 2020, so small celebrations there. And it looks like we've taken into 2021 in pretty good way with Bitcoin, and it seems the rest of the alt market with the alt season continuing. I know we certainly had a good time on our channel anyway. But continuing on from yesterday's analysis, there's not a huge amount that's changed apart from the Mahahahusif news of Democrats basically taking the lead in America, which essentially puts a really big potential pump for Bitcoin in the extended stimulus packages. We're currently looking at $600. And my lovely American source, Mr. Daniel Kahn, has confirmed that probably looking at closer to a $2,000 stimulus package going out to the good people of America. Now, why is this relevant? Well, last time we saw the stimulus packages going out of $1,200 into America, we saw about a $3,000% jump in those deposits going straight into Bitcoin. So whilst there's a lot of people out there that do need this money, there's a lot of people out there that are pretty wisely investing in this, especially the same people that saw a massive rise in that initial investment. So inauguration for Biden comes on the 20th. I know I said yesterday that this is a key date to watch out for a big dump. However, we didn't expect, the Democrats to be in leading the charge this time around. So I'm going to veto that, and I'm going to put this could potentially cause a stupendous bull run for Bitcoin. And my little moonshot just up here, which is going off the charts, I'm going to stick to this same sentiment that I put out yesterday. I feel the prediction went pretty well. We broke above a key resistance. I wasn't expecting us to hit an all-time high, but we did. It came down and dropped onto the perfectly to the actual point where I was expecting a bounce, and it's going back up. Now, these are the key resistances to pay attention to here. These two orange lines down here, let's try and get the mess of the alpha off. There we go. If we lose the resistance of 30K, big psychological barrier there. If we drop back into the 20Ks, still mental saying that with Bitcoin, we're going to be seeing a bit of FUD and a sharp sell-off. And if we get below this 28K region as well, these are the kind of areas where you should really be concerned. But as you can see, there is a huge journey down to there of well up to 20% loss, which can happen. We have seen it happen numerous times with Bitcoin. But I think we're in a very good, very bullish place with Bitcoin at the moment. Having a quick look at the buy and sell walls kind of thing, there really is, there's nothing there, which is kind of quite good news. It shows that there's a lot of the attention to Bitcoin at the moment is very reactive, as I mentioned yesterday. So people are kind of seeing it day by day and reacting to it. Other great things, One River, financial institution, made one of the biggest Bitcoin transactions, singular transactions ever. And this was above 30K. So it kind of gives a bit of a sentiment there as to what the institutions are thinking. And, when JP Morgan was kind of valuing Bitcoin at $146,000 for the foreseeable pricing of it, people listen to JP Morgan, not, necessarily the kind of traders like you and me, but more the actual people that sit there on, their 401s and thinking, what should I do with this? Bitcoin seems to be charging. So, these kind of people that are going to be coming into the market now, we are fully mainstream with Bitcoin. Institutions are involved. It is going, I feel like we are now certainly breaking this glass ceiling that crypto's had for quite some time. But yeah, as you can see, the lines on the chart dictate the key kind of walls that we need to break through. This $35,000 barrier for Bitcoin, I think, is proving to be a bit of a tricky one for us to break through. But once that is broken, and I believe it will be broken, we might range here for a couple of days. I certainly know that Reggie is expecting a bit of ranging, and Reggie's crystal ball is very accurate. So I'm not going to be one to go against that. So I truly do believe it's going to come down a little bit. Watch your alt trades that are open. They could take a little bit of a hit, but if you've got a comfortable stop loss on there, you should be absolutely fine, and you should really be entering only the trades that are in pretty good technical shape anyway. So try not to enter trades that are too close to any resistance or peaks. Is Bitcoin a good thing to buy now? Maybe give it a little bit of a chance, like I said, to prove a good bounce again. As you can clearly see up here, we're hitting a bit of resistance and bouncing down pretty well. But let's bring up the alpha. So the alpha is saying pretty much all good things. When it eventually loads, it's a pretty weighty script, so I'm not surprised it's taken a while. Let's have a little look at the oscillators whilst we're here. We are coming down into the, the MACD and volume oscillator. It is coming down into a bit of a downtrend, which, is not unexpected. We are at resistance, so we're going to probably plonk down. Like I said, my prediction is just sub 34K before we see a re-rise to challenging that all-time high and making the onward journey to 40K. As mentioned yesterday, we have filled the weekly pivot nicely, so there's no really worries there. We have just a picture perfect double bottom here. Let's just ignore that wick for the sake of this. And it really has kind of proven to play true. If you're not familiar with your chart patterns, get familiar. They are very helpful. And not just more for the psychology of trading as well. A lot of traders, follow these patterns, whether they're true or not. In actual kind of reality, it doesn't matter because, it's, sheep will follow. The RSI is in a very good place as well. We're not oversold at all. We never really got oversold at any point, to be quite honest. So that's good shape. Volume is relatively stable at the moment. As we can see just here, it was predicted yesterday, there was a spike in volume almost to the candle. I'm not expecting a massive spike in volume over the coming day or so. Like I said, everything seems pretty stable. I think people are just waiting for Bitcoin to show its hand a little bit. As you can see, the prime is on point again and giving us a little long signal here to carry it up, and booyah, it goes up. Amazing. So that is today's Bitcoin analysis. Expect a little bit of a retrace with a push towards and stabilizing above the all-time high in the coming days. Thank you very much for watching and look forward to tomorrow's. Bye.